hope I say this right. Sakura Bonsai Society of Northern Michigan. Who are they? Can you stand so we can see who you are? Great, wonderful. And actually, I'm ahead of myself on the program. Please forgive me, okay? All right. And then we have Eunice Core, the founding member of the Sakura Bonsai Society of Northern Michigan.
Are you me?
Yes. And it's Barbara Boudreaux, Traverse City Commissioner. Hello, Commissioner. Glad to have you here. Give her a hand clap. And we have Brandon Mirren of Congressman Camp's office. Brandon. And Eric Hallman. He's the 2008 through 2010 president of Sakura Bonsai Society. And Judy Zimmerman. She's the acting postmaster, Traverse City. Judy, where are you? There she is. And is Carol Van here?
Carol is here. She's one of the ladies that's helping out with the
okay. All right. And then we have Fred Farage, who is our acting postmaster, operations manager. And is Senator Howard Walker here?
Hi.
Oh, there you are. Okay. Nice to have you. And then all of you are our honored guests as well, too. I will be your program facilitator for the afternoon. And before we get started here, we have the Grand Traverse Academy Choir under the direction of Stephanie Deephouse. And they're going to do America the Beautiful for you right now. Stephanie?
Oh, beautiful, for spacious skies, for amber waves of grain, for purple mountain majesties above the fruited plain. America, America, God shed His grace on thee, and crown thy good with brotherhood from sea to shining sea.
Thank you. That was lovely. Now we'll have the color guard by the U.S. Coast Guard, Traverse City Station.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still
Okay, I already went out of order and acknowledged the guests. So let's just give another hand for them. Now we'll have Judy Zimmerman come, and she's going to give you a welcome, and she's going to introduce the Traverse City Commissioner. Judy.
Good afternoon, everybody. It's a beautiful turnout today. I didn't expect this many people, and boy, it's a wonderful turnout. I'm Judy Zimmerman. I'm the active postmaster in Traverse City. I've been doing it for almost 2 years now. And I would like to introduce you to Barbara Boudreaux. She is our Traverse City Commissioner. She's on her second term, so she's got 4 years plus in it. She's lived here for 25 years, and her family is a husband and 4 children. Please welcome Barbara.
Well, I have the pleasure of being here today. The mayor is out of town on vacation, so I got drafted in his stead, and it is with great pleasure that I'm here today to dedicate this stamp and to welcome all of you and Eunice, to express our gratitude to you for all your hard work in making this happen. You know, you frequently hear about why Northern Michigan is special and how it's a great place to live or to retire. Or we have great foodies and great winies and all those things going on. But what's really special about Northern Michigan are the people. It's the strength, the dedication, the perseverance of the people who live in Northern Michigan that really make it special. And I think Eunice Corp is a wonderful example of that. She submitted her idea to the U.S. Postal Service a dozen years ago for a Bonsai stamp, and it has taken this long for that decision to be made and for her stamp to become a reality. And I want to thank her for that, and I want to thank her for being one of the outstanding, creative, and ingenious and persevering members of Northern Michigan. So with great pleasure, I'm going to turn this over back to you, Judy, and we'll move on with the ceremony. Thank you very much.
Okay, I've only met Eunice for maybe 3 minutes already today, and she already seems like a wonderful, wonderful person. She's a founding member, as Barbara said. We weren't going to have any of this, Sabrina.
Sorry. People kept coming up to me and saying this.
Okay, that's just fine. We can wing it anytime. I work for the post office, 4 hours winging it.
That's right.
Okay, so Dean is, what's his name? Dean Bull is actually going to introduce Eunice. Dean?
Yes. It's okay.
I've got notes. I have a photographic memory, but you can't buy film for it anymore. So, can you hear me okay, Eunice? Okay, good. First, thanks to Eric for being the quarterback for our club. When we first found out that this was going to happen back in the fall, wasn't it?
Yeah.
I mean, he was on it like a duck on a June bug, and he just has not let go. And yeah, nicely done. He's had help from the club members and also from the people in the Postal Service. And so, thank you, and I'll take this opportunity to take back some of the bad stuff I've said about you guys over the years. The stamps is just one of the most recent successes that Eunice has enjoyed, in addition to having a long career as a teacher for nursing students in Ann Arbor. She's done some other things too. I first met Eunice in August of 1990. My wife had been reading the Record Eagle and saw a little announcement that there was going to be a group of people come together and form a bonsai club. And she said, I had been dabbling with bonsai on my own for a few years and hadn't really accomplished very much at all. She said, you ought to go to that meeting. And I said, Sandy, I haven't got time to join a club. I mean, I got living, all this stuff going on in my life. I don't have time to go to weekly meetings and all that stuff. And she said something very profound to me. She said, Dean, go to the damn meeting. And so I dialed the number and Carol Carpenter answered, and I met all of the, I met Debbie, I met Betty at the very first meeting, and when I came home that night, I was the vice president of the club. And have never turned back. The way the club came together was the previous, I guess it was in the spring term at NMC, Eunice had taken it upon herself to teach a bonsai class, and many of the founders of the club were members of that class, and that just shows you how manipulative she is. She started the class so she could start a club, and but that's how she gets things done. As a result of being involved with Eunice and the club, our club met Bruce Baker, who I refer to as the Billy Joel of bonsai in Michigan. Amazing bonsai artist, a good friend, and a wonderful teacher. And he introduced us to Jerry Meislich and to Bruce Baker, Jack Weigel. And the three of them have been instrumental in the success of our club. Let's see. Frederick Meyer Gardens, how many people have been there? Okay, the rest of you need to go. Okay, put it on your list, circle a date on the calendar. Otherwise, it's just good intentions. Okay, they have their butterfly show coming up, and in May, I think it's the 14th, 15th. It's Mother's Day weekend. They're having the Michigan All-State Bonsai Convention there, and our club will be involved with that. Part of the reason that all that is taking place is because of Eunice. One of our former club members took a job with Meyer Gardens when they first opened in 1995. A year or so later, Eunice donated several of her bonsai trees to Meyer Gardens to be looked after there. And it's known as the Eunice Corp Collection at Meyer Gardens. And they have a bonsai program. It's a sculpture park and it's an arboretum. If you take those two ideas and what have you got halfway in between, you've got bonsai. So they've got a small collection. It is now about 20 or so trees, and many of them, of course, are from Eunice's donation. They're all donated. And Frederick Meyer Gardens has just announced that they are in the process of, they're going to break ground soon on a $20 million addition to their grounds there. It's 132 acres. And this is going to be an Asian garden. Part of the Asian garden, Japanese garden, is going to be a bonsai pavilion. So the bonsai trees there will have a home, and they will have a workshop there for us to work in, and it's very, very exciting stuff. I was told by one of our former members that there's three kinds of people in the world. There's people that make things happen, there's people who watch what happens, and there's people who wonder what happened. And Eunice is one of those people that makes things happen. She is a spark plug, and she makes things happen. She is an inspiration to me, and I have so much admiration for her. Are you going to want to do any rebuttal at all, Eunice, here?
He wants to know if you want to rebut. He wants to know if you want to rebuttal anything he said.
I'm sorry, I don't.
Okay. All right. Sit tight then. Well, let me just finish by saying, Eunice, thank you. And I honor you, and I love you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Dean, and thank you for liking us again. Right now, the next is supposed to be